Welcome back, everybody, to Boss Championship Racing. I'm Nils Nilsson, and this is Donnie McFadden. We're here at Lutsen International, hosting the final round of Formula Special.
That's right, Nils. This is going to be so cool. Formula Special is known for the hardcore Diecast racing fans.
Formula Special has already had 5 other races, and this will be the 6th and final race, and whoever comes out on top with points will be the champion for Season 2.
These drivers have been to 5 other tracks across North America, so it's quite a testament to the teams who built them and sent them out.
Well, let's meet the grid. Miss Emily of Road Rage Racing on the pole, Crazy Canuck, Uncle Elvis. We've got a lot of new names to the track as well as some familiar faces. Arlo Racing, Bolo Brown, Johnny Walker of Numbskull Racing, and others.
We've got 18 drivers. There were 24 to start, but only the top 18 qualified for the race.
That's right, Donnie. So here are the points going into race number 6. Triple B with 61 did not qualify for this event.
Nils, just 1 second here. We gotta...
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, here we go. Race number 1. 18 cars will be split into 3 groups for lap number 1. Miss Emily, Crazy Canuck, will start it off in the front row. Cars will line up as they finish. There will be no rotation like we do normally here at the track, so it ought to be interesting. Here we go, race number 1. There'll be 5 laps, so cars will have many opportunities to make passes. Miss Emily off to a great start. Uncle Elvis up to second, battling for first, but Miss Emily takes P1. And here we go with the second group. Marcus Firegon into the hairpin.
There's just so many cars racing at once. This is unbelievable. I can't believe what I'm watching.
And Marcus Firegon back into the front. Arlo right behind. And here we go for the third and final group. Bolo Brown leads the group through the hairpin. Now Biff Kirby with a run on the inside, but Johnny Walker with the purple 21 able to stay out in front.
That was so crazy. Replays are going to be really handy for a guy like me.
Well, a couple cars were off track during that lap. Bernadetti Nitro of Spirit of 64 was unable to finish the lap and will have to move to the back of the pack.
And here we've got Giorgio of G-Force Racing. Unfortunate there for him. He'll have to go to the back as well.
For Formula Special, if a car is unable to finish out the lap, they will move to the back of the pack at the next lap. They will have an opportunity to move ahead if they can. But for Nitro and Giorgio, a real bummer for those two because they were higher up, and now they will go back to 17th and 18th at the start of lap 2.
Well, here's a close-up. Arlo went from 11th to 7th. Quite the run for lap number 1 from Arlo.
There's definitely a lot more happening with Formula Special here at the track. Here are the results after lap 1. Uncle Elvis moving up to second. A lot of cars able to move up because of some DNFs. And also unique to Formula Special, laps 2 and 4, there will be 4 groups going to allow for more passing. Here we go for Group 1, Lap 2. Miss Emily out in front again. Great start. Crazy Canuck, though, right on her tail.
Crazy Canuck is definitely trying to get a pass here in the last corner.
But Miss Emily at the line takes P1 for lap number 2. Bakage and Marcus Firegon in the front row.
Well, Bakage sounds like Jacob backwards.
You know, you might be onto something there. Well, Bakage and Marcus Firegon hold position. Here's group number 3. Bolo Brown looking good on the inside. Johnny Walker, though, making a pass, and Snake in the number 7 in the black and yellow. What a close finish at the line for group number 3. Nitro and Giorgio here for the final 2, battling it out for 17th and 18th. But Bernadette and Nitro able to hold position and take P17, Giorgio and P18.
You know, even for being in the very, very back, Nitro had a very strong lap time, so he will be one to watch as this race progresses.
Well, out in front, Uncle Elvis having some trouble there with Gus and the number 11. Miss Emily still able to hold P1. And for Group 2, Marcus Firegon, having not scored any points through this entire season, is still looking like a contender.
Well, Nils, could you just tell me again how this works from lap 1 to lap 2 and how the groups kind of work together?
So on laps 1, 3, and 5, there will be 3 groups of 6. Laps 2 and 4 will have 4 groups. So in theory, it will allow for more passing opportunities and for cars to move up and down the grid. Well, here we go for lap number 3. Group 1 is off. Marcus Firegon is in the back in P6, but is in the first group. But Miss Emily out in front, and Uncle Elvis into second. Here comes Crazy Canuck, but can't make it work. Has to settle for P3.
Here's Arlo and Sam Hall battling it out for P7 and 8 here. Sam Hall out in front, Arlo battling though.
And that looks like Jacob, and a huge wreck there in the final corner. That looks like Bolo Brown upside down.
Bolo Brown just got caught out in that last corner and flipped.
I got spun around, hope to see a replay, but hold on a second. The next group is ready to go. I hope they get Bolo Brown out of there in time. Snake and Biff out in the front. Snake with an early lead. And in that red and black, that's Meal from Meal Ticket Racing, moving up a couple spots. And lap 3 will come to a close.
And look at here, Nils, we got Giorgio with another DNF. But thankfully for him, he's not upside down.
Well, let's get another look at the replay. We'll go back to the Bolo Brown incident. Going into that final corner, there was a lot of chaos. And Bolo Brown got the worst of it, flipping on the final stretch before the finish line. What a disaster for Bolo Brown.
Bolo was making some moves, but man, it just wrong place, wrong time, and man, he paid for it. And so did Giorgio. Started out great, and now looking to bounce back from the back.
Well, here are the results after lap 3. A lot of movers here. Arlo moving down to 10th, and Bolo Brown is now out of the competition. Well, this race is brought to you by Boss Championship Racing. Make sure to check the merch store, link in the description below. Make sure to follow us and hit subscribe. Well, Donnie, with only 2 laps to go, who has impressed you so far?
Well, Miss Emily is looking very good, but Crazy Canuck, I don't know, can't count him out.
There will be 4 groups this lap. Group number 1 is off. Miss Emily with another great start. Crazy Canuck, though, right there on the rear wing. And through those corners, can Crazy Canuck catch her to the line? Not quite.
I'm telling you, those 2 are just on fire right now.
And now the next group from P5 to P10. Bakage and Sam Hall leading the group, and to the line. Marcus Firegon will actually lose a spot there, and a close finish between Arlo and Blake.
So after the entire race is done, who actually scores points?
So after lap 5, the top 10, much like Formula One, will score points and add to their season total.
It's kind of sad seeing Giorgio out there by himself, but let's see if he can put in a good lap time.
The driver with the fastest lap will also earn an extra point, and if you finish lap 4 in pole position, you will earn 2 extra points. So Miss Emily at this point has the fastest lap and is in pole position for lap 5.
I'm not that great at math, but it seems like Miss Emily is looking like she's gonna win, right?
There's a good chance, of course, but now it comes down to 1 lap. 3 groups now, and whoever finishes in the top 10 will get the points That will add to their season total, and whoever has the most points after that will be the champion for Formula Special Season 2.
I know, but I'm just kind of new to all this, so I guess I'm just going to root for the fastest car or the dark horse. Johnny Walker and Numbskull's been moving up quite a bit.
This is it, lap number 5. Miss Emily Crazy Canuck in the front row. Here we go. Who is going to take it? Miss Emily has not been passed. Will she go flag to flag? Crazy Canuck with anything there. And Miss Emily is your winner, taking P1. And now here's the battle for the rest of the top 10. Marcus Firegon, Arlo, Blake, and Johnny Walker. Who's going to take it at the line? Johnny Walker just edges out Blake for P10.
You know, Johnny Walker started back in the pack and to finish P10 at this track. Well done to you at Numbskull Racing.
And Nitro and Giorgio able to move back up a few spots. But that will do it. The race is over.
That was so intense. I've never seen anything like that at this scale. That was so cool.
Miss Emily able to hold off anybody, held P1 from the first lap all the way through the last lap, takes P1, and what a race. Crazy Canuck into P2, and Uncle Elvis rounding out your podium.
That was so much racing. It's really hard to explain how I feel right now that it's over, but wow, I just wish we could watch that again and again.
Well, Miss Emily with the fastest lap with a 10.7976 lap time takes all the extra points with the fastest lap and pole position. Will go home with 28 points. And in a moment, we will have the total for the Season 2 of Formula Special. And your winner is Miss Emily. She finishes the season with 75 points. Triple B, who did not qualify, will have to settle for second with 61. What a finale here at Lutsen International. Thank you so much for watching at Boss Championship Racing. If you like what you saw, please hit like and subscribe, and we will see you next time for more racing right here at Boss Championship Racing.